It's finally time to fly home. After spending 3 amazing months in South Korea, I'm heading back to the States tomorrow. Currently struggling to pack everything I bought. I stocked up on Korean books because this is how I continue practicing my Korean. I'm still reading through Dollar Goods Stream department store, but the second one came out, so I had to grab it. I also spent the last couple days hunting down every Starbucks in Gangnam to find this limited yugi or pangja bowl. Pangja is traditional Korean handmade bronzeware, and while I'm not really a Starbucks person, I fell in love with the petal shape of this one. I also got this 2023 Year of the Rabbit tumbler with the beautiful Korean folk art design. The luggage situation is quite dire right now. I mean, if I can get this to work, I deserve an Olympic medal in suitcase packing. I swear by packing cubes for organization, but they don't help with weight management, and unfortunately, I have to pack a lot of heavy winter clothes and a lot of liquid products. I think we're getting somewhere though. It's all about strategy. It's now the morning of my departure, and my flight doesn't leave till 8 p.m, so I still have the whole first half of the day. I meant to wake up early to see the sunrise at the river, but that obviously didn't work out. I want to say that this was a bittersweet final moment with the Han, but it's really only bitter. So let's just enjoy her with a moment of silence. Apologies for the wind.
이렇게 들고 있으면 돼.
Spending the last few hours with family back at home. Grandma cooked some 된장찌개 and 보쌈 for my last meal.
내가 이렇게 해서 잠깐만 씻어갖고 방송 며칠 매주 가지고 된장 담는 거. 왜냐면 이제 된장이 없어 다 팔아서. 까다로운 게 잘 컸다고.
And before we knew it, it was time to head off to the airport. My uncle called me a fancy van, you know, the ones that all the Korean celebrities ride around. He was also very adamant that I had to be at the airport early. I don't know what I'm going to be doing there for 4 hours, but let's head to Incheon Airport. By the way, here's a quick peek inside the van. Super comfortable and luxurious. I'm definitely getting the celebrity treatment. Incheon Airport is eerily quiet every time I'm here. And of course, Seoul has the most beautiful golden hour today, and I'm not at the Han River to enjoy it. But we've got a lot to do, so first things first, let's find the tax refund kiosk. I'm flying Delta, so I'm at Terminal 2, and here the kiosk should be behind counter F. The process is really easy. Scan your passport and your receipts, then go and check in for your flight at the counter. Once you're past security, you need to find the actual refund counter to get your money back. Again, really easy, just give them your passport and the receipt you got from the kiosk earlier. After wandering around the terminal for a bit, I decided to go eat dinner. Not sure if it's a COVID thing, but a lot of eateries were closed. Luckily, I have lounge access through my credit card. If I had to pick one travel hack, it would be a good travel credit card. I shoved my belongings in a locker at the lounge and headed to the buffet. They have so much food here. They have an entire cup noodle bar, a bibimbap station, Korean Chinese food, tteokbokki, and so much other good food and drinks, and I don't even have to pay a dime. Got a little bit of everything. Back for dessert, I have never seen real passion fruit before, so I really wanted to try it. I also picked up some pastries. The passion fruit is so sour, I couldn't finish it, and the desserts were kind of dry, so I didn't finish those either. After lounging around for a bit, boarding time finally arrived. My last breath of Seoul air. I was able to get a seat in the Delta Premium Select cabin for cheaper than usual. It's empty here and I have a whole row to myself, but the rest of the plane is full. I've never flown in a higher cabin internationally, so this is kind of exciting. I got a cute little goodie bag and it's feeling like Christmas morning. Nothing too special, but still. I'm definitely not a low-maintenance traveler. I have built up a long-haul flight routine over the years. But it really boils down to 1, cleanliness, and 2, hydration. Long before COVID was a thing, I've always packed surface wipes and hand sanitizer for flights. I literally wipe down everything, even the screen and the remote. In-flight entertainment is also a must, so I always make sure to bring a charger or a portable battery. I also have this phone holder thing that clips onto the seat in front of me so I can watch Netflix hands-free. My aunt saw me using this on our Europe trip and ordered one as soon as she got back home. So definitely a travel must-have. A lot of people hate takeoff and landing, but it gives me butterflies. Well, not this time because I'm sad about leaving Korea, but it usually makes my heart flutter. Can't help but to wistfully stare down at my favorite city. No, I didn't cry, but internally, it felt as if the fullness in my soul was leaving me. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's been 4 months since I actually filmed this and left Korea, and I'm still struggling with a massive sense of emptiness inside. There's my beautiful Han River. I know those bridges by heart and can still picture the views from each one. There were so many movie options in flight, but I wasn't really in the mood for any of them, so I turned on Netflix. I had downloaded Scarlet Heart Ryo from Netflix Korea before my flight because it's not available in the US. They handed out dinner earlier than I expected, and the food was meh. To be honest, I don't even remember what I ate. I think it was chicken and quinoa salad. After dinner, I went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth off camera. Maybe it's the cabin air, but I always feel grimy on planes and I hate it, so I try to freshen up often. They're going to turn off the lights soon, so we gotta tuck in for bed, saving this plastic wrap to use as a trash can. Hydrating my tattoo removal scar, slathering on some face moisturizer, and putting in eye drops. I always carry eye drops on flights. Now here's where I get really extra. Yes, I'm one of those people that put on sheet masks on the flight. Airplane air is literally drier than the Sahara Desert, so it's kind of a necessity. I don't like looking like a zombie through customs and baggage claim, so this is all just part of the process to stay looking alive and healthy. I did not sleep at all on this flight. And the thing is, I purposely only slept like 2 hours the night before to tire myself out. One of the flight attendants came by to offer me snacks every so often. I wasn't really feeling hungry, so I declined most of the offers. But looking in hindsight, I really wish I asked him for some cup noodles because eating ramen on a plane has always been a small bucket list item for me. After 10 long hours, we are finally in the home stretch. I went back to the bathroom to wash my face and brush my teeth again. Not easy on a flight, but doable. Will allow you 15 minutes shorter for going through the process. Thank you. There's Seattle below us. I have a 2 to 3 hour layover at SeaTac before my flight home to Portland, but I gotta go get my bags and go through customs, so I think the timing will be just enough. I have to go to baggage claim to get my big suitcases, go through customs, recheck my bags for the Portland flight, and find my gate. After so many hours of darkness and the past few days of rain and pollution in Seoul, it's nice to see some sun and blue skies. I do have global entry, and it's honestly one of the smartest things I've done for myself as a traveler. The customs line was so long, but I was through the other side in 15 minutes. Definitely consider that if you travel often. Gonna hop on the plane to Portland in a little bit, so let's end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.